Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. I am so excited to have all of you here today to see my cozy fall clean with me. This is a very typical day that we ended up getting to stay home. It was cloudy outside and much cooler in the low 70s, and as you can see, we have quite the mess going on in the living space with my daughter's sensory bin and just with toys and dishes. So I'm going to go ahead and get that all cleaned up and start a few chores for the day. If I had to describe my perfect day, it would definitely be a day like today. I know that I do cleaning and I stayed home and didn't do anything exciting, but a 72, 73 degree day where I am cozy in my home, get some things done, hang out with my beautiful girl and my family, and I make a amazing dinner, which I am sharing at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. Those are the days that I live for. Everyone is happy, everyone is getting along, everyone is getting things accomplished and doing things that they need to do, and when your house is tidy and smells good and you have all the fall movies on, it's just perfection to me. As you may notice, I have some baby loaves of some chocolate chip banana bread on the counter. I did not film it and I have more to make, so I'm trying to decide whether I should film it and share it in a YouTube video, but I did share a picture of it over on Instagram and I got a ton of messages with people wanting the recipe and asking me to bring them some. So if that's something you want to see, comment down below and let me know, because I can always make more and it is a very delicious recipe. Also, go ahead and go over to Instagram and make sure that you're following me on there too to see more recipes, more decor, and just the daily ins and outs of our life. Beyond gravel, beyond dreamy, breezy we go.
Could hear my father's voice, he would tell me to move on. He would say I'll be just fine. Yeah, he would tell me we have time to laugh and time to heal. Our favorite song is on repeat, drinking wine until the dawn, knowing soon we'll be back home. Ooh, I'm thinking about you.
Now I'm able to go ahead and get the dishes that are in the sink done really quick. It always bothers me when the sink starts backing up and the dishes in the dishwasher aren't done running yet. I feel antsy about it for some reason if I have time to go ahead and get it done, because I don't get those moments as often as I would like, and so I definitely waited for it to be done so I could load these ones up.
You told me about the hidden place, something in the atmosphere. You always hear, you always hear, time to laugh and time to heal. My favorite song is...
We had a good clean out of the sink because we're about to do something super needed, necessary, and fun at the same time in this sink, so I wanted to make sure that it was nice and clean for what's coming up. But while I am doing this, you will see what happened behind me while I had a minute to do the dishes. There's always a price to pay for a mess that will come while you're doing something else. So I noticed this happened and needed to clean this up before dogs, children, mom, everyone stepped on it or kicked it more across the floor.
That I'm thinking about you. I'm thinking about you. And I'm wishing that you knew. And I'm thinking about you. I'm thinking about
Now back to our regularly scheduled video of cleaning my daughter's two beloved pets, her doggies. Now this is kind of a funny story. I'm not sure I've shared this before on here, but she had one original dog that she got at birth from one of our friends, and she carried it around starting around 8 or 9 months and just took to it, loved it, wouldn't leave its side, and we decided that we needed to buy another one just in case something happened to that one. If you're a mom with a toddler who's attached to a blanket or a stuffed animal or some kind of toy, you know if you lose that, you are in deep trouble. So we ordered another one, and she ended up finding it. So now we have two, but they get so dirty. They get run over by shopping carts. They get taken on our walks and thrown out of the stroller. They are played with outside. They are everywhere with us, but she sleeps with them too. And so we were washing them in the washing machine and drying them in there, but their eyes started to get beat up. So I am trying to salvage them for as long as I can, but disinfect. So we did some Dawn, and we also did some baking soda. We're giving them a good scrub and soak, and little Penny is going to go ahead and wash them since they are her best friends. And then we are going to give them a good squeeze out and a blow dry. Now I will say this method did not work awesome. It took a very long time, so if I was wondering where my day went, this is where it went: blow drying stuffed animals. But when Dad came home, he got our puppy blower out for our real husky dogs and used it, and then they just took a long time to dry, but they are clean and she is very happy and I am very happy. Now I'm going to clean up the mess from our dogs, our couch covers. We did get a new one that matches our couch cover color exactly, which I love, and I wish that we could sit on our couch, as I always say, but we cannot at this time. We have beloved dogs who take up the space there, and that's okay. We all live in this home and we love our pets. So that being said, I do need to move this couch out so I can clean underneath of it, because fur and toys and all of that kind of stuff gets underneath right after I put on a new, clean, fresh couch cover.
May you always find your way to...
We also get quite the mess on our windowsill because our dogs lay against the edge of the couch and their nose hangs over onto the windowsill and drips onto the windowsill, or they nose it, or their nose hits the window, etc. There is a little banged up spot there on our molding that we need to fix. It's not actually dirt. I've tried to scrub it so many times. It's actually just a little nick in it, so we need to get that cleaned up, and I will be sure to put that on my husband's list.
Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough. Ordering a cup of love, feel it rising up and above. You will always keep my heart and soul strong. Plant your seeds and watch them grow. The light will always know where to go. You will always keep my heart and soul strong. You're the first thing in the morning and the last. Baby, you're my future and you are my past. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough. Ordering a cup of love, feel it rising up and above. You will always keep my heart.
I'm just going to do a quick pickup of the toys so I can vacuum over here. She is getting so good at building these flower towers. We've had this toy now for a year, and it was definitely worth the value of time that she spends with it. And I know I have linked it before in past videos, but I am happy to link it again. It is from Amazon, and it was definitely an awesome find. As you can tell, the toys are starting to pile up in here again, and so hopefully I can deep clean those really soon. We're going to be gone for a week here coming up in Palm Springs, and we are also going to be having her birthday party right when we get back. And so I am busy preparing for that. We're having a Paw Patrol party, so I have been ordering all of the things and in my mind planning all of the things that we need to buy and prepare for. But one of them is just deep cleaning and getting all of this junk out of the living room. Since we're going to have a bunch of little kiddos running around in here, I want to make sure that there is plenty of space for them. I also use this table during her parties and put color pages and crayons on here so the kids can sit down and do that as one of their activities.
On a thin piece of paper, would it make any difference? Would it change for the better if I wrote you a poem, if I posted a letter? Is it maybe because I never knew quite where I was, and suddenly you told me, baby, you're lost. supposed to do? If you are not the one for me, then tell me now what I could do.
I do not clean behind here every time. As you can probably see, the dog hair and dust balls that build up, but every week or so I need to get back here and just make sure that there is nothing floating around or missing toys to be found. I debated on even whether to share this or not because it's a little embarrassing, my obsession with Bath and Body Works and how much stuff I actually have from them. But I did order a box because they had a bunch of things on sale, of course, and so I needed to put all of this stuff away. I'm not going to give you a haul, but I am going to pan over it in case you see something that you might need. Need is a loose term. All of this stuff was just a want, but nonetheless, here it is, and now I'm gonna go ahead and get these things put away.
If I wrote you a song, if I got every word perfectly weighted on a thin piece of paper.
Not blame you if you judge my hoarding habit for these things because it is real and slightly out of control. So we are going to move on now to the easy dinner recipe that I made. So what this is chicken buffalo pizza balls, and I have seen many different variations of this recipe. I've seen people use biscuits, I've seen them use pita bread, I've seen them have them open faced, and just so many things. Now we do make buffalo chicken wings or shredded chicken and put it on salads or whatever, but I have not actually made the dip, I guess, and used it for anything, and so I was very excited to try it. This was so good, and it was so easy. It's a tiny bit time consuming to obviously stuff them and then just wait for them to bake, but so good, so worth it. You definitely should try it. All I did was buy pre-made pizza dough from my grocery store. You can also buy it. I bought this in the deli, but you can buy it in the can, the Pillsbury can, by the crescent rolls, and cut that up. I just did some string cheese for the kids and did not make them have the buffalo chicken, but I put just a couple pieces of string cheese in this. And then the chicken will be done out of the Instapot. If you have never cooked chicken in the Instapot, you need to. I do ask for my husband's help if he's home because I am still nervous to use it because of all of the steam issues, but it was so easy. We just put it in there for 30 minutes, and when it came out, it just shredded so nicely. It took me, I watched it back on the film here, and it took me 1 minute to shred it, which was just insane because I used to spend a really long time and my hands would start to hurt when I would boil chicken and then shred it. So hopefully I won't be doing that anytime soon. So I'm just going to go ahead and get that done and then shred up my chicken and add all of the ingredients and make the second set. The recipe that I will link below for you just calls for hot sauce, but this was actual buffalo sauce that I found from Sweet Baby Ray's, which has the best barbecue sauce. But nonetheless, they had this other kind of sauce and we decided to try it. We've used it on other things and it worked great, and it was delicious in this. I melted 2 dishes of butter, one just plain for the mozzarella cheese pizza balls, and then the second one I put a bunch of chopped up garlic and oregano in the butter, and then on top I just sprinkle some garlic salt and crack some fresh sea salt on top, and then put them in the oven, and they were so delicious. I am telling you guys, if you want something that's easy, this could even be for a football weekend, or if you're having company or a little party, this would be perfect. And this is how they turned out, cooked to perfection. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please hit the big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!